Hello, this is your DM Franz to welcome you back to the Rise of Atlas campaign. This episode is the second half of the first session, so my voice still sounds like I'm dying and I'm sorry. Last episode, the group woke up one night to discover the same tattoo on various parts of their bodies, and after a run-in with some raggy gnolls, met up with a tiefling named Verity, who also had the same marking on their hand. Verity was able to inform the group the mark belonged to the god Atlas, and attempted to contact him while the band played a show. He instructed them to seek out James Dennis Johnsworth, a religious historian who gave them more information on the religion and pointed them in the right direction. This is where we find our heroes now. So, you guys, the next morning you are given a map by Dr. Johnsworth, and it is a map showing you the location of the temple. He says the last known temple that's still running and still, up and about is the Air Temple. Now, the Air Temple is located in the Sunset Mountains, about a day's ride from here.
Sunset Mountains, gotcha.
It's the Avatar.
Alright, so we're going to this Air Temple, which is pretty cool sounding, but why is it called the Air Temple? Is it called the Air Temple because it's in the mountains and there's a lot of wind there or something?
More of it was put in the mountains because it was the Air Temple. Now, Atlas has, supposedly Atlas had 5 temples. He has one for each of the elements: air, water, wind, earth. And then there was rumored to have been a 5th temple called the Temple of Atlas, where anyone who wished to worship the spirit of him, the spirit of Atlas, could go there and speak with him directly. But otherwise, many people would just go to the closest temple, which would usually be one of the elements representing him.
Mm-hmm.
So it is the Air Temple. It's located in the mountains. Have fun. And kind of leaves you guys there to contemplate that.
Bye, not a porn star dude.
Not a porn star dude. All right. You hear something so sweet and so beautiful that you just gotta stop and listen. Also,
sounds like a trap.
I need you to make a saving throw. Actually, I need y'all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, not Astrid's strong point.
And not my strong point either.
And she rolled a 3. And Verity rolled a, Verity rolled a 23.
Okay.
I rolled an 8 minus 1, so that's a 7.
Oh boy.
So I rolled a 17 plus nothing.
That's no good.
Okie dokie. So 2 of the 4 at this point have been charmed, and who did it? It was Verity and
No,
Joe?
Astrid didn't.
No, I'm talking about Verity and
Joe are good, I
Joe.
think.
Joe, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, because you had it beat a 9.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
I have it written right here. It's a DC 9. And so Seraphine and Astrid, they start walking kind of close to this cliff face. And not a cliff edge, a cliff face.
Okay, that's different.
And they start trying to climb, and the other 2 look up, and you see a couple of kind of small looking harpies, and they're singing.
Jump onto Astrid's back and yell, "Snap out of this!"
Verity throws a rock at the harpies.
I guess roll.
I guess I'm making a ranged attack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a +2 +2 +2. 7.
That misses.
Well, I was trying to scare them, not hit them.
And one of them breaks song, kind of squawks at you, and the other two can re-roll. So Seraphine and Astrid can go ahead and re-roll because there's only one singing now.
Fuck.
What was it?
Astrid got a 4.
I got a natural 1.
Oh, that's a
And
crit
then minus
miss.
1 because my wisdom, so that's a 0.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. We're doing really great, guys.
Yeah. Okay, so the one is still kind of sitting there singing. You guys start to climb up to them, and the other one is gonna go ahead and circle to try to attack you guys. Will attack the two that aren't climbing. So I need you all to roll initiative.
Counting the ones under?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Okay.
Everyone rolls initiative.
Okay, Verity got a 20. Astrid got a 3. God damn, Astrid. Keeps bombing her rolls.
Seraphine, 18.
Joe got a 5.
Note to self, don't throw a rock.
Seraphine is under the spell. She is charmed. So she's just gonna keep climbing. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and make another roll for me. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, dice. Okay, that's 15.
Okay, so Seraphine, the spell is broken, and she's just kind of standing there, like, why am I climbing this wall? And then that's just gonna be your turn.
All right.
So next up is the harpy that is attacking you guys. They're gonna go ahead and attack Verity because they threw the rock.
Brilliant.
That they're gonna try to claw you.
Okay.
They got a it is a 21.
Fuck. Yeah, that
Okay.
hits.
Okay, so then it's a 1d6 plus 1 damage. I keep forgetting that d6 is like the normal looking one.
Yeah, it's easy to forget.
Okay, so the harpy does 5 damage.
Ow!
Next up.
Hey, wait.
the-
Verity got a
Yes?
20 on their initiative.
Oh god, I didn't even write it down. You're right. Sorry.
Okay.
Go. Sorry, I forgot to write Verity down. Go ahead and go now. We'll put you back at the top of the order next time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Verity is going to cast Thaumaturgy.
Alright.
And what they're going to do with this is they are going to make their voice super, super, super loud and say, "Fuck you!"
Okie dokie. I
Like
need,
super loudly.
Okay.
At the harpies.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
I would hope so.
So the harpy that continued singing just kind of squawks. So the spell is broken. Astrid is no longer charmed.
Cool.
They're still kind of just flying around though. And they kind of squawk at you because they speak common. They're like, "What the fuck?"
As a bonus action, because this spell only takes a bonus action to cast, Verity also simultaneously makes that healing a spell of healing word, because that was like half their hit points.
And how much do you get back?
1d4 plus spellcasting modifier. That is a 3 plus 3, 6. Awesome. Back to full.
So you get full health.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So the next would be the second harpy. Second harpy is gonna go. Where's my Seraphine?
Oh
'Cause
no.
They're gonna go and they are going to try to hit you with the club, and knock you off. So I'm gonna roll to see if it hits, and if it does hit, you have to make a strength saving throw. Oh well, that's a crit miss, so you're good. You're okay. You're good. Crit miss, I love it.
Seraphine, licks that one off.
Merry Christmas.
Next is Joe.
But one thing, am I still on Astrid's back? Because I jumped on her.
You're on her back. You're like riding piggyback and
Yeah.
climbing.
How many harpies are there?
There's 2.
Are they on top? Oh.
They're kind of one has settled back down, but the other one had just tried to attack Seraphine. So she's kind of flitting around them. Her pronouns.
Okay. I'm trying Vicious Mockery again. That's a wisdom saving throw. You have to beat a 14.
That's a 10. That's a miss. What damage do they take?
1d4 psychic damage. That's a 4. And they have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
And then it's Astrid's turn.
Awesome. Astrid is going to fire her light crossbow at these harpy bastards.
Is crossbow a 2-handed weapon?
Well, yes, because you need both hands to move and aim it.
You are on a mountain.
Oh, Astrid drops down. Just really cool.
Okay, can you make an acrobatics check for me?
No problem. She's good at that. That would be a 23.
Okay, yeah, I'll allow it.
Now for the attack. That is 17.
That's a hit.
3 damage.
Which one?
The one flying around.
Okay, so next up is Verity.
Cool.
Top of the order.
Cool. Gives me a lot of time to decide what I'm gonna do. Is the one sitting down uninjured?
Yes.
What is its intelligence score like? Is it smart?
Not good.
How not good? Because I want to try and cast Animal Friendship.
It's not an animal.
Oh, damn. Never mind. Verity would know that, though I wouldn't. Okay. Verity casts Earth Tremor at the one on the ground.
Okay, can you explain that to me?
Yes. You cause a tremor in the ground in a 10-foot radius. Each creature other than you in that area must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 1d6 bludgeoning damage and is knocked prone. If the ground in that area is loose earth or stone, it becomes difficult terrain until cleared.
Okay, how are you casting this? Is there anyone else gonna be caught in this?
I don't think so. I mean, unless, like, Seraphine is still in the danger zone. But, like, Verity can move the radius. Oh, no, wait, never mind. Never fucking mind the range itself. So it's a 10-foot radius around me. Never fucking mind.
Okay.
Verity casts...
No.
No. Verity casts Entangle. So grasping
Okay.
weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot stare starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into difficult terrain. Creature in the area in the spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against my spell save DC, and on a success, it will free itself.
Okie dokie, so you're doing it on the one that's sitting on the ledge.
Yes.
I have to make a strength saving throw.
Yes. Against my spell save DC, which is 13.
It's a 6.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it. It will take, no, it's restrained, never mind. It's not taking damage, but it is very restrained.
And it can only use its action to disentangle itself, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one up is the harpy that's tangled.
Cool.
So it's gotta make another strength check. 14?
Yeah, that does it, damn it.
So that was its move with untangled. And then the next in line would be Seraphine.
Awesome, sweet. Alright, I'm gonna go for the one that was tangled with my 2 daggers, which I can throw.
Okay, are you only throwing one of them? Because you're still clinging to the mountain.
Yeah, I'm throwing one of them with my free hand.
Okay.
A 5.
No.
Well, there goes my dagger.
Nope, that does not hit.
Seraphine kind of just pushes her face against the rock and, like, kind of screams into the rock.
Tantrum hole. Okay, next is... It's the other harpy. The one that's been flying around. So it's going to try to attack Seraphine again. Oh no!
Is that a good now?
I mean, good for who? Because I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh,
Oh. That's no good.
Yeah, well, that hits.
No. So what I usually do for nat 20s is full damage plus an extra roll.
Oh my god.
So, but it's just trying to hit you with his club. So it's just 4 plus this roll. So it's like not even that bad, okay? Okay.
Depends how many hit points that Seraphine has.
That's true.
Yeah, Seraphine doesn't have a lot of hit points.
It's fine because it's only 5.
So 5 in total?
Yes, 5 damage total.
Oh, thank god. I thought you were gonna say 5 plus 4, and I was like, you just killed me.
No.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm guessing she's not looking so good though.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
She's screaming into the rock more.
Astrid's turn.
Where in relation to Astrid is the one on the ground?
Well, it is up. It's not on the ground necessarily, but on the cliff face.
Okay.
So, like, you guys, instead of like a cliff edge, like a cliff's face, like about, I don't know, I want to say like 20 to 60 feet. That's a big range, I'm sorry. Like probably around 40 feet. So, the cliff above you, and the harpy sitting on there just became untangled. The other one's still kind of flitting around.
Okay, Astrid's going to go for the one circling overhead with her crossbow.
Alright.
That is a 15 plus...
That's a hit.
No, a 15 plus 4, that is a 19. So...
Still a hit.
Yep. Let me roll that sweet d8. That is an 8 plus 2, so that is a 10.
This one is looking pretty shitty.
I'd hope so.
It has decided to go back up to the cliff and land, so now they're both chilling there. And next up is Verity.
Astrid would like to take a free action to say, Seraphine, get down here and behind me.
She screams louder.
Verity's turn.
Let me see what Verity has that they can do, because they have already burned both spell slots.
Oh my god.
Listen, they needed to heal themselves and they needed to do something. That is...
You know cantrips.
Yeah, but like no range attack cantrip.
That was your own fault.
Yes, but they can't use fire, so... Verity is going to use Mold Earth to put these harpies into a hole.
In a hole?
Yes, I will excavate the ground. No, never mind that. I'm going to use Mold Earth to make a staircase underneath Seraphine leading back to us, so that she can easily get down from there.
Okay. Okay. So it's Seraphine's turn.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna use my action to stop hanging on the cliffside.
Are you going to use the new staircase?
Oh yeah.
That's not your action, it's your movement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, movement. That's what I meant.
Are you going to get behind Astrid like she suggested?
Yes. Like kind of begrudgingly.
Okay.
But also, she looks like shit right now, so.
And Astrid is big and strong and uninjured.
Describe how the harpies are right now, because I'm...
So right now they're both sitting on the cliff edge up above you, about 40 feet. One of them looks pretty disgusting. Like, there are a few feathers missing. It doesn't look very cool.
Is Astrid's crossbow bolt sticking through it?
Sure, one of its wings.
I'm gonna...
The other one's fine.
Oh, fuck that one. I'm gonna go for the shitty one with my other dagger.
Your last dagger.
God, give me a good roll.
With daggers, you can use your dexterity or your strength modifier.
Yeah, with my modifier, it's 12.
Okay, that's a hit.
Oh, thank God. Are you kidding me? I rolled another 1. Okay, but that's plus 4, so that's 5.
Okay.
5 damage?
Yeah, that's 5 damage.
Oh yeah, that one's dead.
Yes, I got another kill.
You did it! You keep getting the kills.
I'm so happy.
So, congratulations, you killed one of the harpies. The other one kind of like looks shocked and kind of really sad. So next up is that harpy. Well, let's say she attacks Astrid because she goes for you, but Astrid's
in the way.
front of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say she's gonna try to claw Astrid. That is a 6.
Yeah, that's not going to hit her AC at all.
Okay. Well, the other harpy's dead. So next up is Joe.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow. That's a 6.
No.
Aw. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast a healing word on Seraphine.
Oh,
Awesome.
thank God.
So you get 6 hit points.
Sweet.
So you're back to full health.
Yep.
Cool. So next up is Astrid.
Awesome. Astrid is going to go after the okay harpy because she's not going after the dead one with her crossbow.
Good.
That is a 16.
Hit.
Cool. Let's do that damage. That is a 6 damage. Who next?
Verity, we're back at the top.
Oh, cool. That's me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Interesting. Okay. Never mind that plan I had, which is an unplan. Let's see. How high up is this cliff face?
This cliff face about 40 feet high, but the harpy is flying above Astrid.
Okay, how far away from Astrid is it?
I want to say maybe about, well, I don't know, like 10 feet.
Excellent. Verity casts Thorn Whip. You create a long, vine-line-like whip covered in thorns that lashes out at your command towards a creature in range. The range is 30 feet. Make a melee spell attack against the target. If the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. So,
Okay.
I'm going to make a melee attack on this with Thorn Whip, which is my attack cantrip.
Okay.
9?
No, it does not hit AC.
Damn. I think I get it for like 2 rounds, so that's only one round.
Next is Seraphine.
Alright, sweet. Did the dead one, like, fall to the ground?
No.
Damn.
You're out of
that one
daggers?
fell off.
Do you have any
Fuck
spell
no,
slots?
No, they're a rogue.
No, I don't get...
Oh, you're a rogue.
I
What
mean,
are your
I-
other weapons?
You see. They're not exactly ranged. But,
You know what? I think on one of the, didn't you roll like a 4 on one of the daggers?
yes?
Let's just
Yes.
say it just kind of fell back down. It didn't even get up to the cliff. It just fell back down. So now you have one.
Yeah, that worked. Alright, now I'm gonna throw that dagger. Like, immediately. 19.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Nice.
Thank God. 7.
A 7?
That
Yeah.
good damage.
Oh yeah. Wow, I'm bad at math. Okay. Looking a little rough.
That's what I
The
like to
harpy
hear.
the harpy goes next, and they're going to attack. Let's just say they're gonna attack Astrid,
Okay.
because it starts with an A. Okay.
You just go for that.
Yeah. Well, because number 1 is Seraphine, and then number 2 is Josephine, and then number 3 and 4 is Zavi. Sorry.
Oh, well,
But,
that's
like,
very vague.
Well, I'm trying to figure out like which one's gonna be 3 and 4. So 3 is Astrid because
Okay.
it starts with an A.
Makes sense.
You know, like
Yeah.
alphabetical order.
Go for it.
So it rolled a 3. So that's what we're going with. So it's gonna go ahead. It's gonna try to claw you again.
Okay, good luck.
That is 12.
No.
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 Okay. That's Seraphine went, and then next is Joe.
I'm going to try and shoot it with my crossbow. Oh no, that's a 1.
The crossbow jams. Your bolt is kind of stuck inside it.
Shit.
So if you'd like to, your next you can take a round to try to unjam it, but you won't be able to attack with it next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'm hitting it and I'm kind of looking down at the ground and sad.
And then next up is Astrid.
Okay. Is the harpy who just tried to attack her still in like range? How far is it away from me?
It's about 15 feet.
Damn. Okay, she's going to hit it with her crossbow again. I was hoping to switch to her halberd, but no, that is a 20 to hit.
It's a hit.
Okay, time to do that good damage. 10 damage.
That kills it.
Yay!
Woo, yay.
Yay, it's all dead.
Reach the temple.
Can we take a rest first?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I swear I had a crossbow. I don't know why it doesn't say that in my character sheet anymore, but, you know.
We can go over it after this one. We're almost done. It's kind of getting late now. You guys took an hour to chill up on that cliff face with the dead harpies. That's cool.
Is there anything on them?
Feathers.
Asher takes some feathers as a trophy.
Put it by your jawbone.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it up by my foxjaw pendant.
So you guys finish climbing the mountain path, and in front of you, kind of looks like a pantheon, like you know those the ancient Greek buildings.
Cool.
And not sitting. Well, yeah, she has a cane, because she's really
Okay.
short and tiny and old.
Aw, little lady.
Little gnome.
Oh.
Little gnarled gnome. She looks about a million years old, which is not, off. But she's kind of sitting there with her cane, and she says, "Oh, I've been waiting for you. Oh, come in, come in, come in."
I'm not creeped out by this at all.
So she turns, expecting you to follow, and walks into the temple. And above the entrance to the temple, you see the same mark that you have seen on your own selves, on your own bodies. So
Verity follows
Nice.
without hesitation.
Joe goes in after her.
Seraphine goes in because everyone else is going in.
Astrid waddles.
waddles reluctantly inside the building. So you see, in this building there are many yellow tapestries. They're kind of faded. They're a little faded from lack of upkeep, and this little old gnome is just kind of like limping with her cane, and she gets up to the altar, and she kind of turns and faces you again, and she goes, "I'm so happy you guys have made it. How was your trip? Tell me about it. How are you guys?"
I was nearly murdered by a harpy on a cliff face, but that's okay.
Oh, those darn harpies. I guess they're back again. We'll have to fix that.
Oh no, they're dead now.
Oh, wonderful.
Astrid shows her collection of harpy feathers.
Oh, these must have been young harpies too. Oh boy.
Do they have like a
Murdered
mama?
I don't know. We shall find out.
Joe is wandering off, looking around.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yes.
1, what's your name?
Oh, you can just let me find it.
She's having an identity crisis in front of us.
You can just call me Tanvin.
Tanvin?
Tanvin.
Okay, second question. What the fuck is going on? Because, like, usually I, like, ask for tattoos before I get them, but, like, this was weird.
Oh, well, you see here. Did you talk to Mr. Johnsworth?
Yeah, we talked to him. He was just sort of like this old guy who said words, so I don't really care.
He does that. He has a tendency to do that. Well, did he tell you about his theory?
Yes, he did have a theory.
It's more of a fact. God is dying.
Aren't we all?
What kind of information did he give about Atlas?
Old god dying, whole jazz, holding up the world from astral plane and words and stuff I wasn't paying attention to.
Yeah, because you were too busy eating his fucking paper.
She said what I was going to say.
That's true. So Atlas is the god who holds the astral plane, and here's the thing: he is dying. I am the only priestess left. For the longest time, for centuries.
That's unfortunate. You're very old.
I am very old. I am reaching my 5th century.
That is old as balls.
Yeah. Well, in ancient times, I'll tell you, there have been 5 priestesses for the 5 temples of Atlas. I am the last one left, but here's the cool thing: there have only ever been 5 priestesses.
Wait, what?
There have only ever been 5 priestesses. After each lifespan of whatever creature happens to be inhabited, each priestess is reincarnated, shall we say.
Okay, then why aren't there 5 priestesses?
A priestess does not know when she is born. Back in the old days, every time a priestess died, we sent parties out to find the new one. There are very telltale signs of a priestess. For one, the marks that you guys are displaying, they are born with them. And in ancient times, the people would know these marks and bring the children to us, so we need not search for them. But like I said, those were ancient times.
Let me take a guess what you want us to do. Atlas wants us to find these 3 baby priestesses. Or 4 baby priestesses, as it were.
They may not be babies. These priestesses have been lost. Like I said, they do not know they are priestesses until their souls are realized, where they have to be brought to their respective temples. I have maps of all temples, except for one, which has been lost for a very long time. Before even I was born, the Temple of the Spirit of Atlas, that priestess has been lost for a very, very long time.
Let me make one thing clear, right? We are not these priestesses.
Probably not.
Because these marks are a very, very recent development, and we have not had them since we were born.
Oh yes, that's definitely true.
So the real priestesses weren't us all along.
Oh hell no.
Thank God.
Good, because I am super duper spoken for, and this is getting very complicated with me and gods.
Oh, don't even worry about that, because Atlas is a different type of god. He holds the astral plane. So if he were to die, you know, as he is, the astral plane would collide with the material plane. Something of an apocalypse would happen, and gods would walk among all creatures.
Would they be sexy?
Maybe. but you see, the gods do not want this. So no matter what gods you are spoken for...
Super duper spoken for. I cannot stress this enough.
They're fine.
Okay.
It's fine. They don't want this to happen. They may hate Atlas, but they want him to keep living for their own selfish needs. So they're not going to smite you. It's fine.
Cool, because I kind of like where I am spiritually right now.
So what? We are supposed to find these priestesses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you, have anywhere we can start? Because, I don't like the idea of, going everywhere in the world and trying to track down, anybody, possibly anybody ever who might have a tattoo somewhere we can't see it.
You will not have to go around finding random people. I don't want you to worry, because there are telltale signs of priestesses that have been lost over time. I have a list. Each priestess is given a power, and before even their soul is realized, they start to manifest this power. For one, I am the air priestess. I have the power to control the weather.
That's pretty nifty, though.
I just use it to keep the snow away from the mountain. I don't like it. I don't like the snow.
I mean, that makes sense. You're a very old lady. You have old bones, and...
I cannot tell you how hard it is to keep the climate the same. Oh, my joints.
Mm-hmm.
My arthritis. The water priestess generally has control over creatures of the sea.
We have to find Aquaman!
Yep.
God, you couldn't give us a more lame superhero to find.
Listen. She controls amphibians too.
Okay, Aqua Amphibian Man.
Fire? Fire just usually controls the element itself.
Astrid points to Seraphine. We found her.
Seraphine flicks her off.
Astrid gasps, horrified.
I do not want to be a priestess.
Maybe I should pick a different power, because I forgot that's a thing. Damn. Well, let's say it's an innate power. You don't burn spell slots, but I understand that the Ganasis probably do use it without using spell slots. So we may have to fix that later. Put it in some patch notes. Earth is fertility manipulation. They can make anything grow anywhere.
Oh, that kind of fertility.
You know what? Fucking bitch said the same thing to me yesterday. Boss. I talked to my boss about this, and she goes, "What kind of fertility?" I'm like, "Plants." She goes, "Oh, okay, you gotta be careful with those fertility goddesses." I was like, God damn it, Linda. She may be listening to this too, so that's the cool part.
Hi, Linda.
And unfortunately, the spirit's ability has been lost over time. We just don't know. But they generally have some sort of manifestation of these powers. before their soul has been actualized. They may not have full control, but they have some sort of thing. Yep.
Okay, we're looking for a powerful lady and a lady who might have any sort of power. Awesome.
But I know that you guys are in a band.
Who told you? Is it the matching tattoos? Because those weren't supposed to happen.
Who do you think? Who do you think told me you were in a band?
I'm guessing it was Atlas.
Ding dong. Now I understand that you have a band schedule, and I'm not asking you to abandon that. We do have some time before Atlas dies, so this is not a pressing concern.
You just said he was going to die.
He is going to die. We all are.
Well, that's true.
This is not something that needs to happen right away. You don't need to drop everything. It's just Atlas believes that you can help save him.
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Do you have any clue why he chose us in particular? Because the way I see it, he chose 3 rock stars and a washed-up individual.
The followers of Atlas have diminished greatly, so it's going to be harder and harder to find these priestesses as they are lost over time. So you guys go on tours, no? You are touring right now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You have more opportunities to explore the world.
Yes, that seems to be true, but I feel more like the random schmuck in this situation.
Oh, well, of course. What ties do you have to this party currently?
I met Joe once, and Verity points to Joe. Once we talked. I'm sure Joe has talked to many people in the past.
Oh, yeah, there you go. You already had past ties to this party, and you were a religious scholar at some point, were you not?
Yes, at some point. That is in the past. I am a very different person now. I have taken a different name. I am someone completely new.
But you would be the one to recognize the symbol.
Verity takes out a blunt and says, "Do you mind?"
So your secret is spilled. On the character sheet, I'm reading this character sheet, and it's like just miscellaneous items. Verity is high as fuck all the time. The rest of the party does not know this.
Sometimes you just need a smoke.
No, I don't mind. Go ahead.
Verity just starts wildly blazing.
So is that just how you're coping with this at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
Seraphine moves closer to her.
Can I hit that?
Verity passes it around.
Thank you for listening to the second episode of the Rise of Atlas campaign. We at the Dice Affair work hard to create this story and hope you enjoyed it.